Hello, in this tutorial I am implementing Scrum with Microsoft Team Foundation Server 2013. So let's start with the agenda. First, I will give an overview on TFS. Second, a short overview on Scrum. Then I will show you a demo to how to create project and manage product backlogs, and also plan for sprint using the TFS 2013. What is TFS, Team Foundation Server? It is a Microsoft product which provides source code management. You can do it either via Team Foundation version control or Git. Reporting, requirements management, product management for both agile software development and waterfall teams. Automated builds, lab management, testing and release management capabilities. TFS also covers the entire application lifecycle management. Now come to the Scrum. What is Scrum? Scrum is an iterative, incremental and simple agile software development method which manages the software projects and products or application development. So now I will give you a demo on creating project and manage PBI and plan sprint using the Microsoft TFS. So let's sign in. I have an account with Microsoft, so I'm using that. If you don't have an account, you can just sign up and you use your Visual Studio online. This gives me a nice URL. So this is the nice dashboard. So let's create a new project. Here I have to give the project name. So it is a good practice to keep the project name in one word so that finally you can get the URL without those ampersand percentage marks. If you give space, the URL would be messy. In the description area, you can give a nice short description about the project. In the process template area, you can select your template. TFS has 3 templates: Microsoft Visual Studio Scrum, MSF for Agile Software Development, and MSF for CMMI Process Improvement. CMMI Process Improvement, this template is only for the traditional waterfall, so let's not talk about it. In the version control area, you can choose your version control like TFS version control and then create project. It will take some time to create the project, so let's wait. So now the project is created, so let's navigate to it. This is the dashboard. So before starting the project, I just explain a scenarios that we want to do this. So let's say we want to do a system for Bill Gates. He want an application on his cell phone that to monitor his wealth. He want to see his incoming details and outgoing details in a nice graph. So this is the scenarios. We have to do a project on Bill Gates system. So let's first start with the backlogs. So you can see here, this is the product backlog item. I can add the product backlogs. So balance summary, so my product backlogs are created. So let's give some value here. You can see the product backlog item. Here is a number, the backlog number. So I can give to whom it is assigned to. I just drop the names here. This is the state for the product backlog item. You can choose approved, whether it is committed, done, or new, or removed. So I choose approved just to see you the reporting, just to show you can in the details. Here I'm giving the effort is 15. This in the area, this is in the area of Gate Wealth System. You can add a nice description here if you have to say anything. What is this balance summary is, you can write your description here. This is the storyboards. The storyboard is a like, when you click here, it will open up a PowerPoint, and where you can make the mock-up screens. I can't show it here because this is not, I'm using Windows Home Premium, which doesn't support it. In the professional you can do it. Then test cases and task. Here is the acceptance criteria. If there is any acceptance criteria which the product owner tells that he needs the output, like in the format of month, or in the format of month, day, or year, whatever he says, you can just add those as an acceptance criteria. Then if it has any history, or you want to create anything, you can just keep those history here. You can link it with other things, and this is the attachment. If it has any document like PDF or Word or text, you can just keep it here as an attached item. So let's save and close. So quickly, so this is also approved. The effort I give, let's say 15. Let's change it to 5. Outgoing details. So now the backlogs are created. So you can also change the order, like if the client or the product owner said no, I want the outgoing details first, so just drag it. So now the order is changed. So outgoing details is on now second, and the incoming is third. So my backlogs items are ready. So now let's talk about the sprint. Okay. So this is the sprint. So let's set dates for it. I'm intentionally giving a day before. Let's say it will take 20, save and close. So this is now showing that how many working days are remaining. Let's add the backlog item here. Move to iteration, current sprint. So now the items are added to my current sprint. See, these items are added here. So let's have the capacity. So we have 2 members. Capacity, let's say 8 hours per day, and he will start say on 11 and his finish date say 15. So as I assign the works, it shows the activity, to whom it is assigned to, how many hours of work, and team. The activity is deployment, development. I have to save this every time. So let's state what we are going to do in this here. I can assign to him, it is assigned to, it is the state is to do. This is a new task. I can keep here how many hours of work is remaining. If I have any description, I can describe it here. I can keep the history here and then save and add another item. Connect with database, assign to, new work, remaining work. Then the incoming balance. So this is showing how much work is remaining, what is remaining, what is assigned to whom, and how much work is done, how much is remaining. So now let's come to the board. So here is all the backlogs items it is showing, and here this is to do, what is in progress and what is already done. So let's say I can change it. If this work is in progress, I can change it to here. If the members thinks no, it will take less time, then he can change it here, or longer time, he or she can change it here. And once the work is done, then it can change it here, and you can see that automatically it is gone to 0, that this is done already. So let's see how it looks. Now I have to go to the home. Okay, so now in the dashboard you can see the total in sprint 1, the total of 48 hours of work 12 is done, and this is the nice bar. It is showing how much work is done which is not started yet. So it's a pretty nice cool environment, the Microsoft Visual Studio Team Foundation server, where you can implement your Scrum, which is very user friendly and interactive. You can do your development here and then send feedback to your product owner and ask them ask them for their feedbacks or their comments, queries, if it is okay, it looks good. So it's a very nice agile tool to work with. I also want to show you some new tools that TFS has already introduced in 2013 TFS. So here let's go to the administration. Okay, you can see the iteration here. If you need more sprints, you can just select here and select the dates, or if you don't need for this project, you can just uncheck it and refresh. It will show you that you can keep the security here, which is a very nice tool by TFS. You can give the securities to who can access it, to whom it has permission, and to whom it is allowed or not. Here is some alerts. You can give the alerts here. If a build is failed or my build completes, you can give alerts to your team members, which is a very nice thing. And TFS also gives the version control, which was not in TFS 2012. The version control services and services, it's introduced in 2013. So this is the version control. You can add here the users and you can inherit this. So it gives you much variety to work with Microsoft Visual Studio Team Foundation Server. It is very user friendly. You can go back and forth. You can do all the iteration here. And now see, I have unchecked all the iterations, so just refresh it. So now it only has the one sprint. So this is pretty much about it, how to implement the Scrum in TFS 2013. So thank you for watching.